had a lot of death loss, sickness, and we had poor milk and poor body condition. I've been on it now for probably 6 years. We don't have a lot of foot rot, pneumonia. I don't think I treated one for pneumonia this year. Is that all because of Riomax? I would like to say I believe it's part of it. I'm Rod Bevans from southern Alberta, probably 25 miles north of the Montana Alberta border. I've been on it now for probably 6 years, maybe more, long enough that I don't know what it's like to not be on it. We had older cows, then we had to upgrade our cows, so this is a pretty young herd now, and we're talking 5 to 9 cows, where before our cows were over 12, and we had a lot of death loss, and we had a lot of sickness, and we had poor milk, and we had poor body condition, and obviously younger cows, they're in better shape. That herd management that way was part of it, and we found that with the Riomax, our cows were in better shape, and our calves were stronger and ready to get up and go to work. We didn't really start until the summer, but our breed back was really good with that, and our open rate really dropped. So I want to say like 4%. The following year, after being on it, our weaning weights were up. I would say, going from 480 probably to 560, 580, somewhere in there. And our sickness was down, and our calves were just plain better. We didn't have a lot of foot rot. We didn't have a lot of pneumonia. Very little. I don't think I treated one for pneumonia this year, but it was very hot and very dry, and our calves did very well, even on the limited grass because of the lack of rain. The tubs help us get better mileage out of the forage that we have. But it's more efficient, right? It's adequate for what their needs, right? They're not looking for something to eat. They're just content. I mean, obviously mama's got some milk, so they're happy about that. But also too, they will go ahead and eat what they need, and they do well. I guess if you got a full belly and you've had enough of a walk that you're ready to lay down and have a sleep. But the cows don't, they're not looking for feed. They're quite happy. If we had 300 cows, we feed them 7, 8 bales, and all of that was cleaned up, and they weren't hungry. They weren't walking the fields and carrying on like they were starving. Where before, as soon as that tractor started, they were about knocking you over to get that next bale. Where the cows were more content. They were laying around being cows, right? Do I have a lot of problems? Not really, right? So is that all because of Riomax? I would like to say I believe it's part of it. Initially, it costs you money. But when you weigh in the fact that you're not spending money on medicine, you're not spending money hauling them to the dead pile, and they're doing good, and they're growing, and your weaning weights are higher than they were, I think it all will pencil out that the benefits are greater than the cost. When you check pound for pound and dollar for dollar, I think we are on the positive side of that.